Hey legends, get ready, because we've got a breaking news explosion hitting the channel today. First up, a massive geopolitical shift as Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso announce their shocking withdrawal from the International Criminal Court, a move that's sending shockwaves through global politics and raising serious questions about sovereignty and international law. Then, we dive deep into the world of art and culture, with the Museum of International Folk Art's spectacular World of Treasures, Silent Auction and Party, promising a dazzling display of global artistry and a chance to own a piece of history. But the story doesn't stop there. We're also tracking a significant trend in higher education as international enrollment plummets at regional public and small private colleges across the U.S., a development that could reshape the academic landscape for years to come. And finally, get ready for a deep dive into the complex world of financial regulations and privacy policies, a crucial update that impacts how we all interact with digital information. You don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single second. West Africa's big breakup. Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso exit the ICC/N/N. This is a seismic shift in international relations. Three West African nations, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, have collectively announced their departure from the International Criminal Court. Citing neocolonial repression and accusing the ICC of selective justice, these military-run governments are making a bold statement for what they call sovereignty. /N/N in a joint declaration, these nations declared the ICC incapable of prosecuting major international crimes, opting instead to develop indigenous mechanisms for the consolidation of peace and justice. This move follows their exit from the Economic Community of West African States and the formation of the Alliance of Sahel States, signaling a clear pivot away from Western alliances towards closer ties with Russia. These military governments, which have risen to power through coups between 2020 and 2023, are currently battling armed groups linked to al-Qaeda within their borders. Human Rights Watch and other organizations have raised concerns about potential atrocities committed by all sides. The ICC has had an ongoing investigation in Mali since 2013 concerning alleged war crimes. The withdrawal process will take 1 year to complete after submission to the UN General Secretariat. /N/N. The international community is watching closely as these countries forge a new path, challenging the established global justice system. Analysts are debating the long-term implications for international law and regional stability. Meanwhile, on social media, discussions are heating up about self-determination versus accountability. /N/N. And don't go anywhere, because what's next is a treasure trove of culture that you won't want to miss. A world of treasures awaits at MOIFA's silent auction. /N/N. Get ready to be inspired. The Museum of International Folk Art and Friends of Folk Art are rolling out the red carpet for their spectacular World of Treasures, Silent Auction and Party. This isn't just any auction. It's a global celebration of art, culture, and community, all happening on November 15th in Santa Fe. /N/N. Attendees will have the chance to bid on over 100 rare and unique folk and fine art pieces sourced from across the globe. Imagine owning a piece of history, a tangible connection to diverse artistic traditions. Beyond the auction, you can browse and buy an exquisite collection of ethnic and traditional clothing, jewelry, and folk art decor at the event's design boutique. The funds raised are crucial, aiming to expand MOIFA's statewide education outreach and community programming, including touring their Cartoneria exhibition and partnering with organizations across New Mexico. Charlie Lockwood, MOIFA's executive director, emphasizes the importance of these funds for sharing the museum's World of Treasures with a wider audience. Last year's event was hailed as one of the best museum parties by former Secretary of New Mexico Department of Cultural Affairs, Stuart Ashman, promising a fun, festive evening with New Mexican cuisine and refreshments. /N/N tickets are $75 and go on sale to the public on October 6th, with early access for FOFA members. This event is more than just an auction. It's a vibrant party with a purpose, supporting the vital work of the Museum of International Folk Art. \n\n\n. But before we get lost in the art, we're uncovering a surprising shift in global education that's impacting campuses right here at home. Stay tuned. U.S. colleges brace for international enrollment drop. \n is the American dream fading for international students. A significant decline in international student enrollment is hitting regional public and small private colleges hard this fall, potentially reshaping the future of higher education in the United States. \n. This trend appears to be a ripple effect of recent federal policies aimed at limiting international student presence, including stricter visa processes and increased scrutiny. While elite institutions like Harvard and Princeton are showing resilience, smaller colleges, particularly faith-based institutions, are feeling the brunt of these changes. These schools often rely heavily on international student tuition, which can be higher than domestic rates, to offset costs and support local students. Projections from NAFSA, the Association of International Educators, suggest a 15% drop could lead to $7 billion in lost revenue nationwide. Institutions like Niagara University are reporting nearly a 45% decrease, with students struggling to secure visa interviews, forcing many to defer enrollment or seek opportunities abroad. Universities such as Central Michigan and Cleveland State are also anticipating substantial revenue losses, highlighting the widespread impact. \n. The situation has sparked widespread debate, with advocates warning of damage to the U.S. reputation as a global leader in academia and economists pointing to significant financial repercussions. Public opinion polls show mixed reactions. Though a majority support allowing foreign graduates to work in the U.S., the primary barrier remains securing student visas, with significant delays impacting students from key countries like China, India, and Nigeria. \n. These enrollment shifts are a complex story. But next, we're turning to the bedrock of information itself, how financial data and your privacy are being protected. You won't want to miss this critical update. Navigating the digital maze. Financial data and privacy policies unpacked. \n. In today's hyper-connected world, understanding financial information and privacy policies isn't just smart, it's essential. International Christian Concern is highlighting the critical need for transparency and security in how our digital lives intersect with financial data. \n. This update focuses on the crucial elements of financial information management and the privacy policies that govern them. As organizations like International Christian Concern operate as registered nonprofit charities, their commitment to responsible handling of donations and personal data is paramount. They operate under strict guidelines, ensuring that donor information is protected and used ethically, adhering to regulations that safeguard personal and financial details. This involves clear communication about how data is collected, stored, and utilized, especially in the context of charitable giving. The organization's address at 2020 Pennsylvania Ave. NW 941 in Washington, D.C., and their contact number 804-2254-41 serve as points of contact for transparency and accountability regarding their operations and data practices. \n. In an era where data breaches are a constant threat, understanding the policies that protect us is more important than ever. This story underscores the responsibility of organizations to be forthcoming about their data handling and the rights individuals have concerning their financial and personal information. \n. And that wraps up our deep dives for today. But don't click away just yet. We've got a rapid-fire recap coming your way. All right, legends, that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso make a bold exit from the International Criminal Court, reshaping global alliances. The Museum of International Folk Art is hosting a spectacular World of Treasures silent auction, offering a global art experience. International enrollment is taking a hit at many U.S. colleges, creating challenges for higher education. And we've shed light on crucial financial information and privacy policies, keeping you informed and secure. Did you catch all that? If you're hungry for more, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. Like this video if you found it valuable, and drop a comment below telling us which story blew your mind the most. Don't forget to follow us on all our socials for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.